any student who is in a school that in the previous report card was unsatisfactory,
Right.
or any student who is in a school that 3 of the past 5 years
Sure.
has been below average or
Right.
unsatisfactory.
Right. And we've already established the fact that the only way you get these rankings is by test scores of students, right? You would agree with that now?
I think that's what you said.
Yeah. So let me give you an example, and this is somewhat sensitive, but it's true. So let us take an example of, let's take a county that I used to represent, Senator Hutto, when I was first elected. That would be Calhoun County. And what if the school in Calhoun County has been deemed as a failing school, or a school in Fairfield County? But stick with the Calhoun County example. So any student that goes to Calhoun County High School, if that school, under your criteria, has failed for whatever period of time, and that ranking is based solely on test scores, any student in that school can qualify for this voucher.
Under my amendment, any student if the school met that report card criteria,
Right.
any student there, regardless of income level, regardless of that student's individual performance,
Right.
would qualify for the program.
Right. Senator, do you not think that's a huge overreach? I mean, what you're basically doing to a school that is already struggling, okay? And the only reason, and I cannot emphasize this more, the only reason they're struggling because of test scores. That is the only reason the ranking is there. No one considers the fact that their air conditioning unit is 100 years old. No one considers the fact that their roof leaks. No one considers the fact that they don't have a science lab. It is all based on test scores. And what you're telling me is that if you go to a school, that's like, Senator, that's kicking you when you're down. That's saying you are already struggling, and we're going to give the best students in your school an opportunity to leave. Not the students that are struggling. What my amendment says is that, okay, take the students that are struggling, and that would even help the ranking, because you're going to remove those students. You're going to remove their test scores, okay? And so their ranking is going to go up, because you're going to take 25 students out of there that's all failing and all making low percentile on test scores. And you're going to give them an opportunity to go somewhere else. But can you imagine if you were one of those high schools that you're doing your best, and now this passes, and 10 of your students, your best students, your Einstein students, walk in with the vouchers and says, I'm going to Calhoun County Academy, and I'm leaving Calhoun County High School. That's a gut punch to that high school, okay?
Respectfully, if you're doing your best and you're scoring at the lowest level, you should be asking for help.
Who should, the student or the school?
The school.
They have you not heard them?
No,
They've
I
been
hear them
asking for help.
I hear them asking for money. Right, that's what I hear asking for. And right now, the last few years, we got, I don't know if there's any school district in the state that has spent all of its money.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, they're rolling around in cash right now.
Senator, let me
All
give
this
you.
federal money.
Senator, you
Right?
remember?
There's all kinds of federal money.
Sure.
That most of these, I don't know that any district has spent all the money yet.
Okay, Senator, you remember the example I gave you, and I just want to.
And so what I'm hearing
Right.
is that if you just send us more money, we'll fix it.
Okay, you remember the example I gave you. Let me share this again briefly. So Johnny has been raised by Miss Thomas, who's Johnny's grandmother. Okay, Johnny's father, Johnny has no idea who the father is. Johnny's mother gave birth to Johnny at 18. Johnny's mother dropped out of high school. Johnny's grandmother and I'm not picking on Calhoun County. I love Calhoun County. That's where my family is from. This is just a rural example. Johnny's grandmother has a 4th or 5th grade education from Calhoun County. She is doing her absolute best to raise little Johnny. Little Johnny shows up to school, okay, without the advantages of somebody in Lexington 1 or somebody in Aiken or Senator Jackson's kids who were raised by 2 college graduates. And so the teacher takes little Johnny with all of these challenges, and because little Johnny is not on the level where Senator Jackson's son is, we say that the teachers are failing or the schools are
I have
failing.
never said that.
We said that all they want is money.
But hold on. But
Yeah.
I've never said that teachers are failing. I've never said, you're the only person who's used it, respectfully,
Right.
you're the only person who's used the term failing, even for schools. Like, I'm not trying to attack teachers. I'm not trying to attack schools. I'm just trying to help the kids who have disadvantages, whether that be through performance or finances, to try to help give them opportunities that they're not getting at the school in which they're attending now. That's what I'm trying to do.
And that's what I take you at face value. You are trying to help the kids. So what I'm asking you, if you're trying to help the kids, why not help the kids who really need help? Okay, look, why not help the kids? Why don't we help Johnny? Why help another child who's making all A's and B's? They are knocking it out of the park with the standardized test. We all would agree that there are kids from adverse circumstances who excel and they go on to do incredible things, okay? They're just brilliant kids.
Yeah.
But I would tell you, Senator, I have seen too many little Johnnies. I mean, I have seen too many grandmothers who just crying.
But Johnny
at
almost certainly qualifies under this.
Johnny, yes, but
Every Johnny is going
yeah.
to qualify.
And you know what? And I would tell you that high school probably would not mind Johnny going to get a better opportunity. Where the high school would have a problem is that you take Joan, who is an A student in the same Calhoun County High School, she shows up with a voucher and she goes to Calhoun County Academy. Why is that? What are you trying to solve with taking Joan, who's an A student, who is at the top of her class out of Calhoun County High School, and sending her to if Joan parents want to go to Calhoun County Academy, pay for it. That's all I'm saying. Just go find the money, and I'm not opposed to that.
Go find the money. Can Johnny's grandmother just go find the money?
See, but here Johnny has a problem. Joan doesn't.
She does.
What is her problem as an A student?
Her problem is she doesn't have the financial resources
No, but
to do something better.
But she's been well educated and she's
we
excelling.
don't know